Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am doing another tag video. I've been wanting to do this one for a while and I haven't got any real tags. Maybe I missed you, but I don't believe that I have. But I am tagging a bunch of my YouTuber friend in my comments below, so please do a video because I'm really interested to find out what options you would pick. So this is a luxury this or that tag. So it's basically a bunch of questions that you have to answer, questions related to 3 of the most popular fashion house. And it's some of the very common questions that people ask when they're making their luxury purchases. So I find them really interesting and I've been wanting to do them. So let's just get on with it and then go through all the questions together. I will put the questions and the answers down below with my other videos where I've kind of featured some of these bags or items for you. Okay, so starting with Louis Vuitton, first question is key clay or key ring, the 6 ring key holder. And I have my key ring holder right here. I've done a detailed comparison of the 2 items in one of my video. I will link it below. I actually think both are great, but I end up returning the key pouch and kept the ring holder simply because I'm used to it. Maybe it could be that I've been using it for so long and I'm just used to how it works. The key pouch, I can't put the keys in them, so I don't know if anyone really talks about it. It is great. It is a small pocket where you can use for, you know, a catch-all and whatnot. It is great for that purpose, but I just like my keys to be organized, and it doesn't really do that for me for the key pouch. So for that reason, I am actually gonna pick the 6 ring key holder. Next question is Damier Ebene or Damier Azur. And sorry, this is monogram. I have a couple Damier Ebene items. I purchased these around the same time. I was into them for a while, but actually if you ask me the question now, my answer is actually Damier Azur. I'm just more into this whole brighter, more refreshing look in comparison. Like I do wear a lot of gray and white these days, so I have not purchased any other Damier Ebene items since these 2 items. So my answer will be Damier Azur, mini pochette or pochette accessoire. So here you go. I've recently posted another video on these 2 items, a comparison and which one I prefer. My answer is mini pochette accessoire. I give that same answer in my other video. I just find, you know, in terms of price point, functionality, the way they look, overall, I think the mini would win. Okay, next is Alma or Speedy. I am a huge Speedy fan. They're my favorite Louis Vuitton bag design. So definitely Speedy over Alma. I do have an Alma, but it's hardly ever used because I favor the Speedy in comparison. Okay, so next question is Neverfull or On The Go. I was never really a fan of the Neverfull. I know it's a classic. It is a beautiful bag, and I think a lot of people carry it really nicely. I just don't like the very skinny strap on the bags, and the fact that it is so wide open. I don't know. I wasn't in comparison between Neverfull and the Noe. I end up choosing the vintage Noe. On the go, I am leaning towards on the go because I've been leaning towards like the tote style. I'm trying to add one to my own collection, but I haven't found one that I would really like yet. So on the go is my answer. Petite Malle or Boite de Chapeau. I think Boite Chapeau is what I would pick because it is so classic and I think the look is more stylish. So Boite Chapeau for me. But again, I can't really justify the price to be on that one, so I don't think I'll really add either to my collection. Nano Speedy or Nano Noe. So I've done that video, and you can check my other video out. I don't have either of them here. I don't know why, but Nano Speedy for sure. Like I said, I am a Speedy fan. Like all my bags, I've got another Speedy in the 40. I got the Nano, so I have all that comparison in other videos for you. I'll link them down below. Now moving on to Chanel bags, Caviar or Lambskin. I don't actually own any lambskin in my collection. I do have my classic flap in Caviar, which I love. It is definitely a lot more scratch resistant. It's also maybe in a way more structured, so I don't know in the long run how well it will wear. I do find lambskin to be very luxurious and very classic as well, so I don't mind adding in my collection, but I would pick Caviar. Next one is Chevron or Quilting. Definitely Quilting, because that's what the classic bag is all about, right? So the Chevron is beautiful too. I'm thinking maybe I could use a Chevron for the what is it called, for a mini bag potentially, but I haven't found one of those that I like either, but we'll see. That's down in the future. Espadrille or sling bag, definitely sling bag. I'm not a espadrille person, I don't think. I mean, they're beautiful too, but I think if I have to pick, it's gonna be Slingbacks. Trendy CC or Coco handle. If you know my collection, I do have a Coco handle in my collection. Although I've been seeing a lot of trendy CC on the platform, on social platform lately. That is influencing me. Don't let my husband hear that. But anyways, I am potentially thinking about adding one, but again, that's probably for next year. I've maxed out on my budget for this year. But Coco handle are beautiful too. They're both, to my opinion, very classic and very beautiful to, you know, for anyone who's considering them. I can see why they're being compared though, so I didn't really give an answer. I would say Coco handle, I think. Chanel 19 or Delville, definitely Chanel 19. I've been dreaming about Chanel 19 since it came out. Again, I am maxed on my budget for this year, so I think that will have to wait. But we'll see. Okay, a Boy or Gabrielle. I'm not a huge fan of the Gabrielle style, so I will have to go with the Boy, but again, I don't think I would be adding either to my collection. Classic flap or reissue. I think this is actually probably the hardest question for me, because I did do a video on both, comparing like the size and overall look. I mean, the main difference, I mean, it's quite different. The chain is different, so it comes with the original, very classic all metal chain versus this leather metal intertwined. The closure is different. You have your CC lock versus your Mademoiselle closure. It's hard. This one is hard. I think I'll have to go with the classic flap. I just feel like if I must pick between these two bags, the CC is just, it's as classic. If anything, I think it's more of a iconic design switch when they change from the 2.55 design to this newer double C lock design. So I will have to say classic flap, even though, you know, I love my mini reissue, but I think on this one I have to go with a classic flap. All right, I think I'm gonna post my own answers and then go review them later and change my mind, but this is what I'm going with for now. Hermes. All right, Click Clack or Click H. I would go with Click Clack because I have tiny wrist. I think the H would look kind of ridiculous on my wrist. Oran or Oasis. I also debated on this one because I am not a tall person, but I think if I must pick, I'll go with Oran. And both of them have been on my list forever. I really want to get them for maybe Christmas, so stay tuned on that. A taupe or gold. I think both are gorgeous. I honestly, if I'm given the option, I would just happily hug either one of them. I think I'm gonna go with a taupe. I just like that slight, the gold is more of a brown, I guess more tan look, so I would go with a taupe. Togo or Epsom, definitely Togo. Everlyn or Picton. I would go with Picton, I think. I think either. I'm neutral about either, but if I have to pick one, I think it will be Picton. Birkin or Kelly. Oh my gosh, just give me both. If I'm being offered both, and obviously I only have budget for one, I'm gonna go with Birkin. Kelly has actually existed for longer, for those of you who don't know, but for some reason, Birkin seemed to be more of the classic style. And I do like the double handle. I think the overall look of the Birkin suits me more. So if I'm being offered both of them, and obviously I would buy both if I have the money, but I will likely go with the Birkin, and I just can't wait for the day someone offers me a F-tone Birkin to purchase. But again, that's a distant dream in the future. But okay, I think that's all the questions. This is really, really fun and made me refresh my own kind of decision on a lot of things. So thanks again for watching, and I really hope if you're tagged in my video, please do one. I am very curious to find out what you pick, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!